It kind of sucks, you know. We were kind of getting ready to go to training, get ready for training and stuff, and out of nowhere, just had this huge pop, and I look up and there's Ryan on the floor screaming, you know. It was kind of really awful accident, you know. It's kind of one of the risks that we take wrestling inside, outside the ring. These things can happen, you know. But I hope he makes a good recovery for it. He seems to be working hard. Every time I see him, he's getting a little bit stronger each time, which is good. It's weird how to feel about those things. You kind of feel a bit uneasy because you know it can go away that quickly. It can take someone just to take a wrong move, and you know, you're out off your feet for 6 weeks to full recovery is 6 months. And, yeah, it's kind of sucky. I hate to be in his place, but yeah, he's got a good mindset for it. So I think like I said, he'll recover really well, and we can't wait to see him back in the ring.
I wasn't even watching. I wasn't paying attention when Ryan got hurt. I was looking elsewhere and just talking crap like everybody else does at training. Because obviously you train every week, so things happen, everything comes and goes, and but yeah, you never expect anything bad to happen. So it's not like I was actually paying attention. It's just kind of looking in the general direction, and then happened quickly, so it's hard to remember much detail. But yeah, I just remember Ryan obviously screaming and being in a whole lot of pain, and I saw him fall to the mat in a heap, obviously. But like I said, so many times guys fall over and guys hit their head or they twist their ankle or whatever. So you know, I thought, obviously I know Ryan's background well, so I know how he's had hardships in the past and struggles with injury and stuff. So I just thought that maybe twisted his ankle or twisted his knee. I even told him that, which kind of made me feel bad the next day, because I told him that, you know, I was almost certain that it was just a twisted knee or something. But obviously it turned out to be much worse.
It's Monday night actually when Ryan actually hurt himself, and you know, it's a typical Monday night at the factory. We slated training, so always see Ryan down there. Usually the same group. It was myself, Jules. We also had, you know, a few other people there as well, but Jules is the one who's always there as well. So we were sitting down, we were having a chat, and you know, I think we were just getting ready to pad up. We'd actually just finished our cardio and such, and it was pretty tough because we weren't even looking, and all of a sudden I hear this yelp almost for like, I don't even know, it was for help, but you know, people were there and there was nothing we could really do because, you know, what happened. And yeah, Ryan was in a lot of pain, and it was pretty hard to watch because usually, you know, I'm very hard at reacting in situations like that when it comes to injuries, and you know, I have to deal with it sometimes at my other job as well, you know, working as a security officer. You see some stuff, but you know, it's one of your mates getting hurt. It's not good when it's a civilian, you know, it's still bad, but you don't really know him, you don't have a connection with him. But Ryan, you know, he's just come back from a neck injury, and he's been working hard and been trying his hardest to get there, and he was getting there, and he was showing, you know, he was looking in really good shape and stuff, and he was peaking a lot, and I was like, this is really good, you know, he's going to, back end of the year is going to be really strong for him. And then that happens, and it's just, you know, it's just horrible to see. And you know, I think the way he came back from his neck and he persevered, I think it's going to be no different with his knee. Obviously, sometimes knees can be a bit harder because, you know, you can't walk around and stuff with it. You can stabilize your neck and still walk around through stuff, but your knee's a tough one, and it's always one of the more painful ones to do as well. So, no, but I have no doubt that Ryan can definitely get back and get to his best.
It was a weird experience. It's almost traumatic to see somebody that is a nice guy and doesn't deserve to get hurt. Somebody can, you know, do the right thing, train hard, work out hard, get a roll on, get injured with his neck, and then, you know, whatever it was, 12 months, I can't remember, whatever it was, to get back. Everyone thought you were done, you were resilient enough to finally work your way back from an injury, and then it happens again, which is another 12 months. And luckily I've never been injured, so I can't even relate. I couldn't imagine just the, you know, whatever a knee is a knee. If it hurts, it hurts. I don't feel sorry for you in that way that bad, but I feel sorry for you mentally because that has to be such a grind to just rehab from day one. It's hard to see a man when you know that he's got a full recovery ahead of him. He hasn't even started the process. And now that things are rolling, it's a bit easier to deal with, but it's been, 6 weeks or something, and it's brutal. Resiliency is the word that comes to mind. To come back from 2 injuries, there's guys that get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars that don't come back from 2 injuries, and then, on this base level where we're trying to work our way up, to come back it's impressive. But as time went on, I feel like it's been less of a burden. You've still got a smile on your face, you still come to every show, you help out. All your friends have been there for you from the start. I feel like EPW's supported you, obviously to the means that we can. Everyone's here for you. And I think it says more about Ryan than anything else. That, just to finish off, the biggest things to take away from it would be that not one person in the EPW locker room, not one person that wrestles for EPW, not one person that's involved in EPW ever doubted that Ryan would make a full recovery. So that talks to your heart, talks to your resiliency, and that's all I can say, really.
So good news today. I went and saw the physiotherapist and she told me that I no longer need my knee brace, which that to me is a really huge step forward. I can choose to use it in an environment where I want to keep it safe, but even with that extra measure, my knee is now getting pretty strong, and there's a lot more movement in it. It's really only a matter of time before I'm off my crutches and walking around again. While wrestling is a long road away from me right now, I'm actually really looking forward to some normality coming back into my life. I'm looking forward to just doing simple things like driving my car, going out for driving to the beach. Stuff like that at the moment is stuff I'm really looking forward to. Even going back to work and working regular hours. They're all the things in the front of my mind at the moment. Look, I'm 7 weeks post-surgery now, and even so my knee is still swollen. I still haven't got complete definition there, and it is really because of the amount of work done. It really puts it into perspective when it is still bloated really huge 7 weeks later. When people think of the severity of the injury, and I've had people say to me, and even through my friends say, well, is he going to hang the boots up now? Is Ryan done with wrestling because he's done his neck? He's got a shoulder injury that keeps nagging him, and now he's got some serious surgery just done to his knee. And to that, I say, no, I'm not done. It might be a long road back for me, but I still haven't made an impact. I've had my appearances in Schwa. I've had my appearances in EPW. I've held a title for NEVA, and I don't think I've had a major point in my career where I've really made an impact. Sure, my match with Damien Slater was something I'm very proud of, but still I don't think I've come in and really established myself as someone who is there to stay. Someone who can hold a title belt, keep that title belt for a long period of time. I don't think I have proven myself to my peers or to the fans. And when I'm ready, I am going to come back and I am going to prove myself. And that is a promise.